Well, well, well. What do we have here? So, a little birdie told me that this was sitting in a Lamborghini Edinburgh, which is hilarious because it's the exact spec that I had spec'd up. It even has the silver wheels, which, if you remember from my video, I said that I wanted silver wheels but couldn't find it on the spec or the configurator. So it's a little bit different from my spec, but the colour is the exact same. So it's Verde Hermes, which is absolutely unreal. And typical, as I'm out filming in the UK, it's absolutely pouring it down. But we'll make the most of this exclusive because I was none the wiser that this car was actually here. So I don't think we can really see inside it, but no, we can't. But differences being, this has got like a yellow pinstripe you can kind of see like here, and then round the back as well, which I'm not a huge fan of, but it doesn't look too bad, to be fair. But differences really being is this doesn't have the Margarita pack on it, which would have like the spoiler and carbon down here and carbon along the side and stuff. But nonetheless, it looks absolutely insane in real life. What a car, honestly. The colour is immaculate. Wish it wasn't raining to show you the actual true like potential of the colour, but hey ho. Silver wheels look so good. In my opinion, I think silver wheels are better than black wheels. But let me know in the comments below what you think. Would you spec it with silver? If you could, that was. Or would you go for the black? Or even the diamond cut? Like, what's your preferred option? I just don't love diamond cut wheels on any car, but I don't know, there's just something about the silver that just makes it look that much better. Also, absolutely mad, you've seen this in all the reviews I'm sure, but like the space that shows there, I don't understand how that's legal, because you think about it on a Urus, for example, like there's no tyre, so there's no tyre, even on this Bentley, which is an absolute piece of kit as well. There's no space behind the tyre, and then with the Temerario, you've got the full tyre absolutely exposed, which is wild. But anyway, Lamborghini have managed to get away with it, so fair play, and thank you very much, Lambo, because it looks pretty cool in my opinion. I wish the car was open to have a look inside. It's got the yellow stitch. Oh, in fact, yeah. So in my spec, I did originally put a yellow caliper. It does look really good with this because obviously they put the yellow pinstripe to make it look and all match in, and then you can kind of see, or can you? I don't think so, but it's also got the yellow pinstripe on the inside, which is again immaculate. But yeah, anyway, here are some sexy shots of the new Lamborghini Temerario. What I'm also going to do is speak to Lamborghini and ask for a price on this, because this is their demonstrator, but I'm going to see if they've got a spec list and try and compare it to my spec, basically. I'm also going to send over the code, so when you spec up a car on the configurator, you get like this 5 or 6 digit code which basically just you send to the dealer, and that's how they price it up. And that's when you talk through, you know, things that you should change, things that you shouldn't change, or the fact that you're too poor, that you can't afford it. It's this code that is generated by the configurator that they will be able to then tell you that. So I'm going to send that to Lamborghini as well and ask if they can price up the spec that I did. Now, I actually did request the full spec sheet from Lamborghini, but because it is a demonstrator, they don't tend to give that information out, which I can understand. However, I did find out that the price of that demonstrator is around £340,000 on the road. So yeah, Temerarios are not cheap. And to make matters worse, or to, well, I guess make matters funnier, I sent my spec over, my configuration over to Lamborghini to find out a bit more about how my car would be priced against their demonstrator. And yeah, I'll pop the text up that I got from Lamborghini. But yeah, my car that I spec'd on the previous video came to around £417,000. So yeah, Temerarios are maybe a little bit too pricey at the moment for me personally. But yeah, my dream spec Lambo from last week came to a grand total of £417,000. So yeah. Anyway, back to the video. Much like for like, other than the carbon options, which I've already kind of touched on at the start, but essentially with the Margarita, I can't exactly, I'll throw up the exact name here, but you get carbon lip all the way around the front, and you get a little kind of tail bit here at the side, and then again you get full carbon all the way along the side. I think there must be some sort of carbon here as well. I'd imagine you get a carbon diffuser, and then obviously that carbon wing, and then I went for the carbon engine cover, whereas this is green. So it's a bit different. As much as it's the same, it has its similarities, but it's also got its differences. I think I went for a kind of black here as well, so it'll be fun to try and figure out and point out the differences between the two cars. But nonetheless, enjoy this Verde Hermes. I also thought it'd be rude not to have a quick stop walk of Lamborghini Edinburgh, because first of all, I do enjoy an Urus. This is just a standard Urus, not an S, but I do enjoy an Urus, and that colour is pretty nice as well. I don't know the official name, but very, very nice. Then of course they have the Goat. I test drove one of these about 2 or 3 months ago. It was a satin silver one, which I don't think they've got in stock anymore. No, but they had a satin silver one here. I came through and test drove it, but at the time my Hurricane Evo still hadn't sold, so it wasn't really time for me, unfortunately. Speaking of Hurricane Evos, again, this is mega. You know, I like a silver wheel, silver Navri wheels. This is the rear wheel drive, so again I referenced this in my Hurricane Evo his sold video. This is the part that's completely different on the 4-wheel drive versus the 2-wheel drive, but I'm a big fan of that colour. I wonder if that is the same colour as that. It looks the same. Imagine that as a 2-car driveway. That blue Urus. Wonder if that, do you know what? Let's have a quick look. I think the colour is here. The colour is blue Helios. I think that's how you pronounce it. Get in the comments if I've got that wrong, please. But that looks very, very similar to me. And then we've got the Sterato, which again I'm a big fan of these, just because like they're just outrageous. That looks like a very nice yellow as well. Almost, yeah, I think it's like a metallic or a pearlescent. It's not a standard base yellow by the looks of it, but these are so mega. But why did I sell my Lambo? Remind me in the comments below that I'm an idiot and I shouldn't have sold my Hurricane Evo, please, everyone. Performantes are just too good. Could you drive a yellow car though, or a yellow? Could you drive a yellow Urus? Probably, to be fair. It's an outlandish car, so it's fine to have an outlandish colour. Lambos are too good, man. Not a fan of that. Don't know who's done that, but not a fan. It's easy to talk about things you don't like when you can't afford them, innit? Right, so what else we got in the showroom? Let's have a look. Quick walk and talk. So they've got an Urus SA. In fact, my friend actually had this out as a courtesy car the past few days, which is mega. And then there's a white SA and a blue SA as well. And then this Revuelto is mega as well. I'm sure that's a paint. It's not satin PPF, it's paint. And it's carbon everywhere. It's mega. But it's been there for a while. Someone please come and buy this and I'll try and get some commission. Someone who's got $500,000 sitting about, can you please come and buy that Revuelto? I would like some commission, even though that's definitely not going to happen. And I should probably just move back over to the Temerario. Last one, Urus S. They really have got everything kind of covered here, haven't they? So they've got Urus S in a lovely grey metallic. What's the name of it? Nero Ad? But yeah, these are mega as well. I take an Urus S, I think, realistically, out of them all, even though I love Performante more than anything. But you've got standard, Performante, and then S. You can tell the S is different to the standard here, because the grille bit here is different, this little bit's different, it's got the bits in the bonnet. You see that like, technical word in there? Bits on the bonnet. That bit's different as well on the S, and a few other things. I think this is my baby spoiler, I think. Unsure. But anyway, I'll leave you with this view of the Temerario to end out the video.